this Reframe My Approach tool at your therapy source. It can just help you look at maybe a struggle a student's having through a different lens and some quick suggestions to help you change in how you're supporting that student. So let's see difficulty with transitions or changes in routine. If you have a student who's struggling with that, click Reframe My Approach. And let's see what suggestions it gives us. Transitions can be tough because they require a shift in focus and energy. Sometimes the student needs a little extra support. Maybe the student feels a loss of control. So you could use a consistent verbal cue of, I see that changing activities is hard for you. Let's take a moment to prepare together. And all staff members could use that same verbal cue. And then co-regulating with the student, speaking in a calm, even tone, and slowing your pace as you speak. Here's another suggestion. Maybe they're experiencing anxiety about what comes next. So the verbal cue that you might want to use is, it's okay to feel a little unsure when things change. I'm here to help you feel more comfortable. You can offer a gentle touch on the shoulder or high five if the student is receptive to physical contact. Sometimes difficulty with transitions indicates a need for more processing time or the feeling of being rushed. So maybe we want to have the verbal cue of, let's take a breath and figure out the next step together. We can model calm breathing. Number 4, the student may be communicating an unmet need for connection or attention when they resist transitions. So maybe you can say, I wonder if there's something you need right now to help you feel more ready for the next thing. You can sit next to the student and engage in a parallel activity. Some of these are great actionable ideas. Some might be really difficult if you have a classroom full of students, but that's why there's multiple suggestions. Maybe they associate transitions with past negative experiences, making them feel unsafe. The verbal cue can be, it's all right, we'll work through this change together, step by step, using a soft, reassuring tone. So I think that what's really great about this, and you can download this as a PDF, so you can look at it later or share with the team who's supporting this student so that you guys can go over it of what you think might be helpful. But sometimes we get frustrated with a student, and this kind of can just help us look at it from a different way and maybe better understand and be empathetic towards that student's point of view. Hope you give it a try. Again, it's at your therapy source, Reframe My Approach.